Hi, welcome to Ed Foodie. Today we're going to make a creamed Brussels sprouts. And from looking at the recipe, it looks like it might be pretty good around Thanksgiving time. It's got a lot of Thanksgiving type seasonings. Before we get started on this, I'll list all the ingredients with photos and then we'll get started. All right, first thing we got here, I've got 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to heat it up and melt it. After this is melted, we'll add our 2 chopped shallots. All right, so now we got 2 finely chopped shallots. I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to mince these. Okay, the shallots and garlic have been cooking for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of heavy cream and 3 sprigs of fresh rosemary. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of a boil. I'm going to turn it down to medium or medium low and let this cook for about 10 minutes. We're going to reduce this cream quite a bit and get all these nice flavors in there. I'm going to pour some olive oil into a heated pan. Now we're going to fry the Brussels sprouts, and what we want to do is fry these up on a cut side down. So we may have to do this in a couple of batches. So you can see these are cut side down. We're going to fry these for about 3 to 5 minutes until they're just a little bit nice and brown. These are about done, I think. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and we'll take a look at them. Now you can see nice and brown. Okay, so we'll take these out and then we'll cook up the other half. So I put all the Brussels sprouts back into the frying pan. I added about a little over a 1/4 cup of water. Now I'm going to cover and steam these on a medium heat for about 4 to 5 minutes. Just check and make sure that water doesn't boil off. All right, so I got a 7 by 11 baking dish. I'm going to pour my Brussels sprouts into the dish. Spread them out evenly. And now we're going to pour our cream mixture on top. Let's pull out the couple of sprigs. I think we had 3. Now we'll just mix this all up good. Yeah, let's put this in a smaller pan. So I've got some large croutons. I just happen to buy Caesar croutons. I think that might taste pretty good. I'm gonna put, I think, just enough to where it's gonna cover this. So that's, you know, maybe half a cup, 3/4 of a cup. And then I'm going to mix in 2 more tablespoons of melted butter. 3/4 of a teaspoon of poultry seasoning, about a 1/4 teaspoon of celery salt. Just gonna mix these all up good. I'm gonna pour these on top. And then what I think I'm gonna try, just to make it maybe a little more crispy, some panko crumbs, breadcrumbs left over from another recipe. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of that in there too. And I really like these panko crumbs. They were really nice and crispy. So here we go. It looks pretty good. I've got a broiler already preheated. I'm gonna put it under the broiler. We're gonna do this for about 5 minutes, but I'll check a little bit before to make sure we don't burn. All right, so they're out of the oven. These look awesome. I can't wait to taste it. Let's give it a try. Okay, I'm gonna take a little taste of these. Oh, wow. This is really good. I like this. It maybe kind of reminds me a little bit, this would be great for Thanksgiving instead of a green bean casserole. But the heavy cream in there just, makes it nice and sweet tasting and rich. Definitely 2 thumbs up. I'm sorry about my hair. The only thing I might do, instead of just putting the breadcrumbs on top, I'm putting it in the broiler. I think I would bake it in the oven for maybe 20 minutes and then put the breadcrumbs in under the broiler. That way the Brussels sprouts would be hotter. Definitely this I think I'm going to be making this for next Thanksgiving. Okay, Catherine's going to give this a taste.
Sounds very good.
Yeah, I really loved it.
Really good. Awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't put it down. Kept eating. There's heavy cream in there and it gives it kind of a sweet, rich, real rich taste.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
I love it.
So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to Ed Foodie right over here. Thank you. Mickey, do you like Brussels sprouts? You want Brussels sprouts?